on the Presidential HIV Council. Tori Cooper said the first time she used her voice as an advocate was about 20 years ago when she worked on a Centers for Disease Control and Prevention program called Sister to Sister. She and another transgender advocate adapted the HIV risk reduction program to meet the unique needs of trans women. Cooper, now the director of community engagement for the Human Rights Campaign's Transgender Justice Initiative, was recently appointed to the Presidential Advisory Council on HIV/AIDS, which was created in 1995 to provide the federal government with advice and policy recommendations regarding the prevention, treatment, and cure of HIV and AIDS. She brings her 30 years of experience in the field to the position, but she also brings her voice as a Black transgender woman, the first out Black trans woman to be appointed to PACHA.
Oh yeah, and Tori is fabulous. Like, if you follow her, she's always like dressed impeccably from head to toe, and she is just banging. I love her. Love her. Okay, now seriously though, she's also got a amount of experience. She's been fighting for advocacy for 30 years. So this appointment makes total sense to me.
I'm happy to see all of these people being put in, all of these candidates being put into positions of power who are actually right for the roles, right? Who bring their experience, who bring their diversity to the table in ways that have never been represented prior to.
Victor, did you just criticize the entire Trump cabinet?
Absolutely. 100%.
You'll say it again.
And I want to piggyback off of that because, doing the show, it feels like, even though we touch on a lot of things, it's good news after good news after good news. We keep hearing about trans people being appointed into these types of roles, influential places, and I think that this show is amazing for that because we forget sometimes we do have good things happening.
Going on. It's very interesting. We repeat over and over and over again, representation matters. And for me, who has had a very significant evolution in understanding trans issues and trans rights, I constantly point out, wow, look at all of the advancements that are taking place in trans. While Fox News and the Gang of Three of Tucker and Sean and Laura are attacking at every night they're doing it, and we're seeing some of the southern states implement some of the laws that they're doing, we are seeing implementation of trans representation everywhere, on covers of magazines, in terms of awards, in terms of decision making. It's very rewarding to see the movement that is taking place in the trans community.
Yep.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headline. The community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ+